dArK triad, blacks, women, Jews. That's who we're fighting. The most important enemy is the women not wanting to have children. I think we need to put the women back in chains. When women are given the option to not have children, we have learned that they choose not to have children. That's unacceptable.
Nobody asked you. Also, don't get a vote. It's not up for a vote.
We're all gonna die if the women are not having children.
I would ask who he means by we all here, but we know exactly what he means. The human race is at no risk of dying out. His problem is entirely with who is having babies.
Good news is that they're actually happier being wives and mothers, even if they don't think that way. Science shows that they are.
This is not simply patronizing, it's also incorrect. Because while it is generally true that mothers are happier than childless women, if we take that childless group and we split them in two, split them into the group that want to have children and those that don't want to be mothers, that child-free group is actually the happiest group of all.
There's a lot of studies on how they live longer, actually, right? Yeah.
So they got this one right on the surface. Mothers do, on average, live 1 or 2 years longer than women who are never mothers. But the nuance here is really interesting, because the bonus to fathers here is actually greater than the bonus to mothers. Though moms live even longer if they are unpartnered. If they're not taking care of somebody else, they are actually much more effective at taking care of themselves. Additionally, that effect, that extra year or two, it disappears completely if you control for education and economic class. It even heads in the opposite direction if a woman has 5 or more kids. Which is to say that extended lifespan doesn't appear to actually be an effect of giving birth or having children, it's just an effect of having money.
You have children, then you have grandchildren, and then later in life you feel accomplished.
So you may be familiar with the cliche that the most common regret expressed by men on their deathbed is that they wish they had spent more time with their family, and specifically with their kids when they were growing up. Women, on the other hand, in her book, This Death Doula recorded that the most common regret they expressed was that they wish they had spent less time worrying about what other people thought they should do, and did what they wanted to do. Stop trying to tell women what they should do and what will make them feel accomplished, and just let them live their fucking lives.